America's moon landing had a profound effect on people the world over, not the least of which was this man, then Moore resident Grady Meek. Mr. Meek was so impressed with the Apollo moon program that in 1968, he changed the name of his company to match it.
He was captivated by that, and he actually incorporated the name of the company from Long Brothers Steel Building Company to Apollo Building Systems. We used to have letterhead that had a little Apollo capsule on it. We used to have ink pens that had a Apollo capsule on it. But that is how the name came about.
Jerry Meek is Grady's son, and Jeremy is his grandson, both of whom are involved with operations at Apollo Building Systems, making it a generational family business and more.
There are 4 sons of Grady Meek: myself, Jerry, Larry, Kenny, and Kerwin. All of the sons eventually began their construction life in Apollo Building Systems. We presently have myself and my brother Larry who manage Apollo Building Systems, and I have my brother Kenny and my brother Kerwin who manage Custom Buildings, which is our steel manufacturing operation.
Apollo Building Systems is situated off South Broadway on property the company acquired in 1998 and converted into an attractive industrial zone, which now houses numerous other businesses in addition to their own. Specializing in commercial, industrial, and institutional type construction, the company has built many notable buildings around town, including a vast number of churches.
We've built a lot of churches. We have right now 3 of them under construction at this point. We have the Hope Adventist on 12th Street that burned down, that we started from tearing down what was left, dealing with their insurance for over a year, helping fight to get them every bit of money we could, so that their new structure would be all that they envisioned and would hope for.
It's been very smooth. Once we started the architectural process, we came up with several different renditions, and Apollo worked real well with us on changing different things multiple different times, and from there we just transitioned into doing the building.
Several years ago, an arsonist burned down the Hope Adventist Church. This new building is rising up to replace it, constructed by Apollo through a unique arrangement in which they create plans, deal with insurance companies, and building committees long before they ever charge a fee.
Many jobs that we've spent years dealing with the committees, years on the plans, years pricing and repricing before we ever saw a penny. There's a lot of companies that wouldn't do that, but with Apollo, with my father and my grandfather and my uncles, it's their, they consider it to be a ministry of, you know, of a Christian family company to help build churches for the community.
But they help build a lot of other things for the community also. The high-profile Fire Station 1, fire administration offices, and several new fire substations are all being constructed for the city of Moore by Apollo.
It's worked out real well. We're fortunate to have them in town. They watch over the jobs and do a lot of the work behind the scenes. A lot of people don't realize how much there is internal work to putting a construction project like this together. And it's more than I think any city official on the clock could have done. So the city made the decision years ago, basically, to hire a construction management team, and they selected Apollo, and I think it was a good selection.
We're very proud of those buildings and for them to be as good looking as they are. When you drive by, they're brand new state-of-the-art facilities, but yet they kind of are a throwback to old Chicago style, New York City style fire stations, which is exactly what the chief and the administration wanted, and I think we got the best of both worlds in these firehouses.
Another building they're proud of is Wayland Bonds Elementary School, which Apollo constructed through the Maps for Kids program. You'll find their handiwork elsewhere in the area as well, like Westmore Community Church, where they doubled the size of their building. They do plenty of commercial work too, like the interior build-out of the new Harry Bear's location in Riverwalk Plaza. In short, they have become the builder of choice in the Moore area.
The City of Moore has been good to the Meek family. The City of Moore has been good to Apollo Building Systems, and we have tried to reciprocate in a like manner to do everything we can to help our city, because our city is a good city.
And to think that all got started with a footstep on the moon. For more information about Apollo Building Systems, consult the following contact information.